I'm Zidane Gallant-Laporte, and I'm a first year, and I am the SCORE intern for the Student Engagement Center.
I am the leader this semester of Seniors Making Meals.
I lead the Storytime project.
I run the Buddy program.
I'm a co-intern for the Mentor program.
I am the student intern for Classroom Connections.
I am the Events and Reflections intern.
I'm the program leader at Bilingual United.
I lead the Adopt a Grandparent program.
I think my favorite part about being part of the community service team, I guess, is that I'm surrounded by people who are also passionate about community service.
Being able to share my love with other people while getting to learn stuff and just making a new friend, talking to people, traveling about really helps, and it really makes you feel better as well as it makes the people who you're interacting with feel better.
My favorite event from the year was when they brought in the principal from the school to help explain better techniques for classroom volunteers to have.
We had this event in the GAC about having difficult conversations. We brought in Professor Caitlin Pasha from the rhetoric department, and it was really interesting to hear about teaching from the perspective of a professor.
The last cooking class of the semester was really great because by that point people had gotten to know each other, so it was really exciting for everyone to come together and be having great conversations.
Definitely working with Aaron Pahlke and Derek Sterling on Does Making a Difference Make a Difference, which was kind of a psychology as well as Board of Education kind of peek inside education in Walla Walla, and then also problems facing education nationwide.
Painting pebbles.
Oh yeah, this year we did the rock painting party, and yeah, we painted it was called Pebbles.
Yeah.
Is that the?
The first one.
Yeah, it had a bunch of just
different
little dots on it. Yeah.
In October we hosted Make a Difference Day, and that's a big event where we have 8 or 9 service projects going, and the morning of we unfortunately had one community partner have to cancel, and we had this group of people who had signed up to do that project and they were really excited about it, came back to the site, told me what happened, and they were like, where else can we go? We still really want to participate this morning. And that just kind of that attitude shift and the being so willing to refocus their energies made me really happy, but also just I think really made the event a success.
It was my very first event being the leader, and I was super nervous. And there's this one buddy named Ara who I met, and I immediately really liked him, and he's very hard to understand and likes to talk a lot. And I just remember meeting him and getting to know him that first day, and near the end of that first program, Ara was already being sassy to me. And I just couldn't believe how far our relationship had come in an hour. And I just look back on that and remember how easy it was to become part of this community.
When we had Mentee Campus Day, I was just kind of walking around and just seeing some of those relationships and seeing how mentees will high five or jump on their mentor or just that relationship. I just felt in that moment those kids were so happy.
I think that 20 years from now I'll look back and I'll remember just working with kids in the Storytime program and just being able to see them play and see them laugh.
I will definitely remember my mentee and a couple of her really good friends.
Well, I'm going to be working in Nicaragua next year for a nonprofit, and I think that a lot of the things I've learned from coordinating this program have prepared me for that job.
I am a history major, and I was here teaching Walla Walla public school students about the civil rights movement, about history, and it just really reinforced the importance of the work I'm doing in my major to me.
Being in community service has taught me that you have to think beyond yourself sometimes.
Going to Whitman doesn't mean you just live in Walla Walla. In order to be a citizen here, you need to engage with the community. And I think the service programs are a great way of kind of getting outside of Whitman, getting outside your comfort zone, and learning a lot more about the place that you're spending 4 years in.
It's not just professors, it's not just discussions in your whatever theory or methods class you have in the classroom. It's real people working in the community have just as much, if not way more, to say about social issues and the ways to fix them.
Even though you may not have all the knowledge or all the answers to the thing you're doing, just giving it your best effort and coming in with a positive attitude can really just impact whatever you're doing in a really positive manner.
I can make an impact in a really small community, even as like a 19-year-old, which I know sounds really cliche, but when you actually do it, it feels really good and shows you the direct impact that you can make.
At Whitman, it can be so easy to forget that you live in a social world. And so being able to like talk to other people and interact and share and help is so important. I mean, you're helping to make the world a better place.
You learn so much and you get to interact with cool people both within your class and outside your class and with adults, which is also a very important skill in life. So yeah, I would definitely just say do it because it'll make your life better.